The Tricorne The Party Hat. From my book Waysides Along the Journey, available in both paperback and digital editions at Amazon.com. One hazy summer afternoon I awoke from a dream about orange and white and yellow lilies ensconced in a small fishbowl that floated in a sea of stars. So vivid was the dream that the bouquet's fragrance faintly lingered on after the vision had faded back into the lands of slumber's mist. I had fallen asleep after reposing beneath a freshly fallen basswood in a pretty little wayside along a walking trail. When I awoke, I spied in the beautiful glen before me a most amazing sight. Quietly, I sat up, leaning against the rough bark of the fallen tree as forest flies circled and buzzed, occasionally crawling, itchy insectoid legs marching along my scalp or cheek. Alas, alas, with a golden ponytail, sipped tea with a horned horse. But no, it was only a pony wearing a scarlet party hat. The lass was a lass, alas, in that my senses had not deceived me. Her large emerald eyes danced around a pointy nose. High cheekbones tapered into a pointed chin that ended with a vertical dimple. All fit well with her fair, but slightly boyish features. Demene, they call the last, if I remember my UX creative writing studies aright. Clinking her fine china cup against her saucer, she waved her hand with a jaunty salute, then cried, "Happy birthday, Horace!" Pony just snorted, whinnied, and snuffled softly, then muzzled for more sugar treats. Off popped the glittery cardboard cap, blue, green, and gold glitter winking against the sunlight, candy cane streamers whirling in the wind. Like an airborne jellyfish caught in the currents, the conical cap zoomed hither and yon against the baby blue sky before tumbling off a towering oak, landing at last in the cool green grass, pointer up, streamers hanging wildly akimbo. Chuckling merrily, the damsel doffed her green leather tricorn cap, winked at Horace, then sipped another dainty sip of tea. Pausing only briefly, she exclaimed, "Happy birthday, Horace!" I expected the fair damsel to launch into a rousing chorus of happy birthday to her fine Arab colt, but instead she began to sing, "My hat, it has 3 corners has my hat." If you expect me to say I was only dreaming, prepare to be disappointed. But I did sneeze. "Orc thieves, Horace! Orc thieves!" screamed the damsel. Clutching her blue and tan bookpack, she and her pony dashed away along the sandy woodland path. Except that I found a pair of fine china cups, matching saucers, and a silver serving set, like you might find at a fancy antique shop. It wouldn't be hard to imagine that I had imagined the entire encounter. White, yellow, and orange lilies traced with lacy vine scrollwork underscored the shiny golden rims of each piece. By the way, the pony's tea, untouched of course, was orange zinger. I drank it, neither cold nor hot, but quite sugary. Though I would much rather have had the tricorne, I kept the scarlet cap as a memento. Inside the cap was written, "Happy 12th birthday, Meridian. Imaginative, witty, kind, eccentric, and adorable. We love you, Ma and Pa." So the girl's name was Meridian, I suspect, and her pony's name Horace. I have never seen or heard of either again. When I told my tale, none of the neighbors recognized them. They weren't ghosts. I wasn't dreaming. When I returned a few days later, I found diminutive boot and hoof prints in the trail. Cups and saucers which I had placed at the base of the majestic oak, in the place of the conical cap, had vanished. Swiftly passed the years, but the mystery lives on and will never diminish until I walk this earth no more. Wayne O'Connor, July 6th, 2010. Once again, this poem and others like it, as well as short stories and nonfiction journal articles, are available in my book, this one that I'm reading from, entitled Waysides Along the Journey, available in both paperback and digital editions at Amazon.com.